Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I definitely know these guys are hoping for more out of Rusney Castillo. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And it's grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate. That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's an American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He won the Silver Slugger last year at third base. You look at that position, and man, there are some great hitters, but he was right at the top.
Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hanley Ramirez.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Skied into very shallow right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Young. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Young. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready on 1 and 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and Bautista has a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Russell Martin now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-1, here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Melvin Upton Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Darwin Barney. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
On the ground to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 minutes. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pilar is there now to make the play, and on 1 pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Batista. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And right now the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. (0-1). Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next for
Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Striding in once again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Benintendi is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Number 19,
Jose Bautista will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Well, that base hit right there gives him a 9-game hitting streak.
Designated hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they got him. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Here's Chris Young, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there.
Leading off the fourth
First
inning.
delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit. And as a result, they've been hitting hard.
Russell Martin.
Your attention,
Here comes Sox manager
Now
John
pitching for the
Farrell
Red
on his
Sox.
way out to the mound.
Number 39.
And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. Carson Smith answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Melvin Upton Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground, but it happened to find a hole.
Into the box now, Darwin Barney, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Ready once again, Devin Travis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Right to him. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slap it the other way for a hit.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for one. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Tapper up the line.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Here's another 2-2. Liner towards second, but an Adam Bull right to him for the first out.
Third baseman,
here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
1-2.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. It's got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go ready for another chance. Blake Swihart. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Blake Swihart.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. That's why he's having such great success.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the box, Rusney Castillo. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. And thanks to the home run, here comes the right fielder, Jose.
Leading off with the Jays, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Troy Tulowitzki is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Upton Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count at 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Toronto. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Pilar is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Young. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
On the first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Tucker Barnhart.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in once again.
Leading off with the Jays, designated hitter, Darwin
Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Brock Holt now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch on its way. Weak roller right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Dustin Pedroia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, shortstop, Rusney Castillo.
Digging in. And once again, Rusney Castillo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Moreland.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Bradley Jr.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Bautista will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
2 out with the man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Jackie Bradley Jr.
Number 15, Dustin
Tyler Thornburg will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Tyler Thornburg.
Josh Donaldson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg: 12 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Grounded back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The catcher, number 55.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Russell Martin now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Start of the 9th in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Chris Young. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Xander Bogaerts will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista giving chase. 1 away. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way, to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Fouled back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Turned on down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him. A base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Xander Bogaerts will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Craig Kimbrel is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Melvin Upton Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Devin Travis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrel, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Tyler